Hello, this is William here, and this is Wusik BITSQ8, and this is a version, beta version. So if I click here on the Wusik name, about, so this is beta number 12, and I have added a few things in here that are interesting to check. So first thing I would like to remind, if you click on the Wusik name here at any time, or on the options icon here next to the Wusik name, you get the help, shortcuts, full screen, panic, and about, just to remind you about that. So I added a few new options. So here on the OSC oscillator 1, 2, 3, and 4, before we had 8B and 4B for 4 bits morphing, and instead I changed this to a settings icon. So if I click here, I have the oscillator 1 settings, the same for the other ones. But the first oscillator has the option of ring modulation with the oscillator 2 or hard sync with the oscillator 2. And the 4 bits morphing is still there for all the oscillators. And also the option to use the pitch envelope and also the pitch update rate. So now here on the ADSR filter, I have an option to use the ADSR filter to do pitch changes, which is what I'm doing here on this preset. I'm using the ring modulation, and on the oscillator 2 is ring modulation, the oscillator 1, and I set it to mute, so it doesn't output the sound of the oscillator 2, but it still computes to use for the oscillator 1 ring modulation. So this is a new preset number 20, ring modulation effect. And also did a very quick zap. So we just do a pitch envelope and a filter envelope very fast, just to get this zap effect. So those are the new additions to this beta version. So just check on oscillator 1. Now you have the ring modulation and the hard sync and the pitch envelope and also the pitch update rate. So the update rate by default is 100, which is every 100 samples is going to update the pitch modulation. So let me do a very quick one. So I have to enable pitch modulation here on oscillator 1. So if I change the rate to something like 8,000, it's going to update the pitch rate at every 8,000 samples. So you can get some different type of effects depending on what you want. So 1000 is still okay. Let's try 2000, 2200 actually. So you get the basic idea on this. And now I can go here, activate oscillator 2. And then I'm going to mute it and hard sync for oscillator 2. Just trying a bit of different waveforms. So this has an interesting sound. I'm going to save this as hard sync. And I'm going to add this to the default bank. So I think this adds a lot of extra options without making it too complicated to use. And next week I'm going to be working on the two final sections of the synth. Right now you can see here, besides the key switching, you have a scene as in synth, which is this synth right now. And when you click it on the next version, you're going to have the sampler and then the drum player, the drum machine. Both are going to be 8-bit. The sampler is a 8-bit short looped waves with a collection of 660 waves. And they're not going to be morphed like the synth does. So it's going to be different. It's going to add more character to the presets, and then the drum machine is going to be based on the MC50 MK2 drum machine, and also going to come with a lot of samples, 8-bit samples. So it's going to be fun. So this is it for this version, and I hope you guys appreciate it.